The Big Show with Night and Day. Pick up a Night and Day milk bar card and get your 6th shake for free.
Don't fight it. It's time to go up a size. This is the biggest.
This is the biggest.
Our biggest show. The Hodaki Big Show. With Jason Hoyt, Mike Minogue and Keyzie.
Oh, g'day, you mad bastards. Great to have your company this Wednesday afternoon. It is the 24th of January, 2024. And you, my friends, are listening to The Big Show, brought to you by Night Day and Mogi, your stallion. How's life?
You're going pretty grousey, you mad dog, you sick son of a bee. Another beautiful day in the city of Jase.
Yeah, not bad, man. A little bit blustery for me, but not bad.
Yeah.
I'm happy.
Yeah, but you're scared of wind. You've always had a fear of wind.
It gets my anxiety levels up for some
I think
reason.
it's the invisibility, isn't it? Because you
Yes.
can feel an exterior force, but you can't see it. So what is that?
So I'm walking down the street, just sort of, what's that? What was that? Why is my hair doing that?
Yeah.
Yeah, why are my nipples erect?
You've done a lot of research into it. Can you tell me, is wind sucking or blowing?
It's blowing, man.
Is it blowing through or is it being sucked through?
Well, both, actually.
Oh,
It's been
sucking
blown and then it goes through and gets sucked out.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Right.
Keyzie, you mad bastard. How's life?
Yeah, good. It is a bit windy out there. Are you still getting shocked by the wind, though? Like, surely you're used to it by now.
Well, I'm such a diminutive sort of figure that, it sort of knocks me around a little bit.
Right.
On that front, by the way, I did a bit of kayak fishing this morning, and she wasn't great. She was pretty windy and choppy out there. I'll get into that a little bit later on. Also, by the way, Keyzie needs some anniversary advice, Mogi.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's my first ever wedding anniversary this weekend. I'm pretty excited. Paper, apparently, yeah. But I'm just wondering, do I have to get gifts? What's the sort of protocol? So just a bit of help with that would be great, fellas.
No worries.
Yeah, I rely on Mogi to remind me when my anniversary is, because I never. My wife always remembers. I never remember.
Jase.
Terrible. Yeah.
Jase.
Yeah.
My wife.
Yeah, good stuff.
Good on
Hey,
you, mate.
as always, what we need from you is to text us on 3483 or send us a talkback on the iHeartRadio app or call us on 0800 Hodaki.
That's right. Everyone that does any of those things in the draw for $50 night and day vouchers. We've got a heap of them, people, so get involved.
And just for old time's sake, where are you in New Zealand? And what are you wearing? Thanks, mate.
The Hodaki Big Show podcast.
Yes, indeed, the Cold War kids there on the radio. Hodaki Big Show this Wednesday afternoon, 10 minutes past 4 o'clock. Nick, you mad bastard, how's life?
Oh, bloody good, Jase. How's you?
Yeah, good, thanks, mate. I believe you're in the Hawke's Bay. How's the Hawke's Bay today?
I'm actually not in the Hawke's Bay today. I'm from there, but I'm down in Christchurch for Foo Fighters tonight.
Oh, how good! Are you
Oh,
going by yourself? You going with mates? What's going on, Nick?
I got my mates and my partner with me, so we're going to go enjoy that.
Yeah, nice.
Shout out to everyone in Christchurch actually going along to the Foos tonight. Should be bloody good, eh, Mogi?
I reckon, man.
Yeah, it's going to be ace.
Hey, what are you wearing there, Nick?
I've got me, actually got a Creed shirt on.
Oh,
Great
my own
band.
prison.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah, nice.
With arms wide open.
Yeah, man.
Got Creed up the top in Old English,
Yeah.
and it's got all the brothers on it in the middle,
Yeah.
and then it's got with arms wide open down the
With
bottom.
arms wide open.
My mate Kane bought them and inspired us all.
Yeah.
Man, how cool.
That's backbone stuff, Nick.
Yeah.
Yeah, massively so, man.
Well,
massively
for
so. Do you want to
calling
know
up-
Do you want to know what we're wearing?
Oh, I just want to hear from Mogi. What's he got on?
I'm wearing my Creed T-shirt, man.
Yeah,
It's got Creed and Old English up the top
up
there.
the top there. Yeah.
And then it's got old brother there. He's reaching out of the mud, and it's got my own prison written on it. And the
So
lead
good,
singer
man.
Scott there. He's a massive rager on the piss.
Right.
Backbone, eh?
Yeah, massive. And can I just say also, Nick, it's fitting him like a glove, mate. I mean, it is stretched tight. We're talking
yeah.
tight. Did you
Tight.
see Mogi in the spa at the Black Clash?
No, I didn't. I didn't get to go along to that.
Oh, watch
I
the
know.
replay, mate. Watch
yeah,
the replay.
Just it's worth checking out, man.
Oh, yeah.
See old Keyzie's.
Hey, should we
Yeah, his little outfit there. But listen.
let Nick go?
Hey, Nick, seriously, man, you enjoyed that
Have a ripper
concert
tonight, man.
and give us a call tomorrow and tell us how it went.
Yeah.
Yeah, cheers, team.
Bloody
No,
ripper,
appreciate
mate.
it.
And for giving us a call and telling us what you're wearing and where you were. You got yourself a $50 night and day voucher, all right?
Oh, thank you.
No worries, man. You hold the line there. Plenty of
He
texts
can get
coming
himself
through.
a real thick shake there, Mogi.
He was sucking away there.
Yeah.
Hey, you want to hear about some of these texts, man?
Sure,
Oh,
man.
go on, man.
Yeah, go on.
three-
Go on, man.
3483 is the number to text, man. Off to the Foos, wearing way too much. Have a good one. That's from Anonymous.
Anonymous.
Keyzie
Did
should...
they spell anonymous right?
No, they didn't say anonymous.
But
it's from an
Junior.
anonymous number.
Today, Junior.
Keyzie should bring his wife to Rangiora this weekend. Muscle Car Madness is on.
Oh, man,
Great
that'll
show.
suit you down to the ground, man.
I would actually. Are you going to that, Jase?
Yeah.
What are you taking your stock car?
Yeah. Well, if I can get it ready in time, she's playing up, giving me a lot of jip at the moment.
What's wrong with it?
Oh, look, I don't want to get into it, Keyzie. It just make me cross.
Here's a shout out as well to someone who's driving on State Highway 1 travelling south with a leopard print bra and a green dress on.
Oh, that's a good look.
Yeah,
so
man.
good.
Hey, keep those texts coming on 3483. Send us a talkback too if you're on the iHeartRadio app. Or give us a call like Nick did on 0800 Hodaki in the meantime. Here's Steph Leppard.
The Hodaki Big Show, weekdays at 4 on Radio Hodaki.
Placebo there on the Radio Hodaki Big Show this Wednesday afternoon. The time is exactly 23 minutes past 4 o'clock. You mentioned earlier, Mogi, a bit blustery today.
Yeah.
Bit of wind out there. I did a bit of my kayak fishing this morning.
How much of it did you do?
I was out there for about 45 minutes. Yeah.
That's not very long.
And it's actually really funny because, of course, we've been working with Maritime New Zealand at the moment.
Yeah.
Getting people sort of accustomed to what you need to do when you're out on the water and to be safe. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
It was an absolute debacle for Hoity J today. Like, I'm a skilled oarsman and I'm a skilled fisherman, but I've never done the two of them together. So I got found out a bit today. Yes, Keyzie.
Did you have a life jacket on?
Yes.
Right. Did you have two waterproof forms of communication?
No. No,
Okay.
I was going to take my phone out there, and then I was a little bit concerned that I was going to lose my phone in the drink there.
And that,
yeah.
because that's worse than falling out. And
So we woke up this morning because it was a big plan with my wife and I because we were going to make a morning of it, mate. Because she has Wednesday mornings off, and so we went out to this place called Armour Bay, and it was beautiful this morning when we got up. But when we got out there, she was blustery.
Your wife?
And she was a bit choppy out there.
Oh, yeah.
And my wife was, I don't know about this, darling. And being the massive backbone New Zealand male that I am, I went, she'll be sweet as.
Yeah.
So I put my life jacket on, got my little shorties on, and out I went in my kayak with my rod off the back there and the rod holder. I was I've been going for about 5 seconds. Little wave, do straight on my bullets. Just do.
Just
Does
on
it
your
have
balls.
an apron on it, or is this she's open?
It's like an open, big open
yeah.
kayak. I don't like those aprons. I find them a bit claustrophobic.
Yeah.
But they do keep
Well,
the
you're
water off
wearing
your
the
bullets.
downstairs,
Yeah. So I went out there, and it was pretty much a disaster from beginning to end. So I finally settled on a spot. I'm baiting up my hook there on my rod. Get hit by another wave. Dadoosh, got a fish hook in my finger.
Oh,
And
no,
I'm
not
like,
your finger with mallet finger.
no, this is my other hand now. So I've got some real finger issues going on. It was like, Jesus. So I pulled that bastard out, dropped it overboard, and then it did this weird thing. And the fishermen out there can tell me what's happening here. I put my line out, and it's like it gets sucked into this massive hole, and it's like you've got a massive fish on the line, right? But there's no fish on the line. It's just getting pulled
Is
down.
it the current?
Well, maybe it's
Pulled
the current.
out.
I'm not sure. Then I knocked my oar overboard because I got I got broadsided again. I got freezing bullets. My finger's bleeding. My line gets in a tangle. Absolute debacle. And it seriously reminded me that you got to take that stuff seriously, man.
Well,
you know
do.
what I mean? You've got to actually know what you're doing. I didn't read the maritime forecast. I just read the normal forecast. The marine forecast. And I got caught out, Mogi. In the end, I caught 4 kingies and 3 snappies. And that was it. And believe me, if that's all you're grabbing, there's no point in going out as far as I'm concerned. And I'm sorry, Keyzie. I forgot my phone. Otherwise, I would have taken some pickies for you.
What's a snappy?
Snapper.
Oh.
What's a picky?
You know, some
picture.
packs.
Oh, a picture.
Oh,
So,
yeah.
despite the fact that it was a debacle, I still managed to get a few nibbles, catch a few fishies, and we're having kingfish steaks for dinner tonight.
Sorry, so you
I'll
didn't
tell
take...
you what, half of that story rings true.
Yeah, man.
You didn't take your phone out with you, but you somehow... You have the fish for dinner tonight. Why don't you take photos of it? It's at home now, you know what I mean?
I've already filleted it.
Oh, right.
Yeah, it's already
yeah.
it's already chopped up, Keyzie.
Can I just quickly say, you bring up some good points. You did a lot of things incorrectly. Number one, you need to have 2 forms of waterproof communication, Jase, all right? Phone in a snap lock bag, not hard, mate. All right, that's one. And then like an emergency beacon or something. And then number 3 is check the marine weather forecast, not just the regular forecast.
Yeah, man.
Because you obviously got caught out by that, man.
You did, man. That's one thing I noticed, man.
The
I
I
was
got
like,
called out.
Yeah, man. And so, and obviously we're working along with Maritime New Zealand and Safer Boating Partners at the moment. We're doing a boat trip next month. If you'd like to come along, Jase won't be in charge of it and the safety and all that because it'll be a debacle.
The other thing about the hook in my finger, Mogi, I think I've got septus.
No, septicemia.
Yeah. I'm feeling a bit.
So.
I'm feeling a bit woozy.
I tell you
actually.
what, you don't look good, man.
Yeah, am I pale? Or am I bright red?
Bright red and stuff.
Yeah.
But
so seriously, if you're going out on the water, be bloody safe, especially if you're doing a kayak, and especially if you're trying to fish off your kayak.
Yeah. Especially if you've got no idea
what you're doing.
And if, as I was halfway through saying, if you want to enter the competition to join us on the boat, hodaki.co.nz, win a spot for you and a mate.
Oh, that was so good how you just tied all that in there, Keyzie.
Thanks.
The Hodaki Big Show podcast.
Ben Harper there on the radio. Hodaki Big Show this Wednesday afternoon. Very nice to have your company if you're just joining us. I'm just looking at these two young ladies out the studio window here, fellas. And to describe what they're doing, they're sitting cross-legged facing each other. Is that a predominantly female thing?
I don't know.
Do men do that?
I can't sit cross-legged, it hurts.
Yeah. Well, they're just having a very intense conversation. You know
I don't know
what
about just staring. This is just me staring another guy, in the eye.
Yeah.
I don't mind it if, like, for example, we're cruising out on the motorbike and you're riding bitch, and then you can chat. We can chat to each other that way.
Yeah, but that's not eye to eye.
No, it's not eye to eye.
These guys are like literally their knees are touching and they're almost face to face.
Well, they are face to face.
Yeah.
So good.
Anyway,
hey, fellas. Obviously, Jase, eyes to the front, mate. And this weekend, though, big weekend in the Keyzie household because it is my first wedding anniversary.
Oh, congrats, Keyzie. I never thought you'd get there, buddy.
nah.
Thanks, fellas.
No, good work.
And this last year's been a total breeze. It's been great. And today I was just sitting on the couch and I was like, wait a minute. Do I have to buy a gift?
Oh.
Is this a thing? And so I text my wife and I was like, and I was like, hey, are we doing gifts for this wedding anniversary thing? And then she goes, I hadn't thought about it. No, I'm probably not going to. So what do I do? Am I
not
supposed
going
to? Because it's the paper one, isn't it? They call it the paper anniversary, whatever the hell that means.
Yeah. Well, for a start, can I just say from the get-go, you've blown it, Keyzie.
Right.
You're not
How
meant
have I blown it?
Well, you're not meant to mention it. You're meant to just get her a gift for your anniversary as a surprise.
Or is that what you
It's
do?
not
Or
I mean, it's not like,
Jase.
hey, can we go through the
Jase.
admin
Guys,
here?
can you stop talking over each other?
Can we go through the
Jase.
admin here of do I or don't I? You just do it.
But what you do is completely forget and not get her anything.
Yeah, that's different.
Right.
But what he's not saying do as I do. He's saying what you're meant to do is buy you something without mentioning it.
It just seems like, 1 year, that's cool that we've been together
It's
1
only
year.
paper, man. It's not going to cost you much.
So do I give her paper?
Yes,
And does
something
she-
made out of paper.
Right, like origami or something.
For our paper
Divorce
anniversary,
papers.
Mogi, I gave my wife, check this out, man, a block of A4 photocopying
A
paper.
ream.
Yeah,
You gave
it was
her a ream.
a ream.
So you gave your wife a ream on your first...
Correct, Keyzie.
I don't know what my wife's going to do with a ream.
Yeah. Well, you can get some bog paper. What else is made out of paper?
Handy towels, suppose.
They are.
Yeah, handy towels.
Tickets of some sort printed out onto
now
paper.
That's nice, Keyzie.
I could do that. Some tickets to something.
Yeah.
And can I just take slight issue with what you said about me forgetting my wife's my anniversary with my wife? Mogi always reminds me.
I do my best.
You forgot last year.
Ever since we've been together,
And the year before that.
Mogi's talked me through it.
Right.
But yeah, no, certainly don't fall for that trap of, oh no, let's not do the present thing.
Well, then how much should I be spending then? 'Cause
Cash. You could give her cash.
I don't want to go
That's
too
paper.
big. I don't want to go massive.
Oh, look, I mean, even if she does remember, she won't be expecting much.
Right.
I mean, you've been together for a while. It's her first wedding anniversary, but she knows not to expect much from you.
Yeah, exactly.
You could write her a poem on a piece of paper.
Yeah, I could do that. Maybe I'll do that.
Yeah.
And that'll be enough, right? And then we'll go out for dinner and that.
if
There once was a man with burnt meat patty nips.
if it helps you, Keyzie, I can write the poem for you, mate. Because I know your wife pretty well.
Sorry, Mike's just cracking himself up.
Yeah.
patty
And,
thing.
I'm happy to do that for you.
Really?
Yeah, because it is important you get it right.
But it's important that it's personal as well.
Right,
So
yeah.
you can sign it at the end.
Right, okay.
But definitely mention the burnt meat patty nips.
Yeah, thanks, fellas. That's good stuff, actually.
Just on the wife front, actually, I've got some more advice about wives and relationships after 5 o'clock.
The Hodaki Big Show podcast.
Yes, indeed, Moby, there on the radio. Hodaki Big Show this Wednesday afternoon. The time is exactly 12 minutes to 5 o'clock.
Hey, Mogi, have you heard about me and Jase walking to the car park together?
Yeah, I have actually, yeah.
Same car park. We arrived at the same time. What's really weird about it, Mogi, is he seems to arrive at exactly the same time as me. And I turn around and then there's old little Keyzie standing behind me.
First of all, I'm twice the size of you. And secondly, it's almost as if we start work at the same time.
Also, what's really weird, which I didn't know about Keyzie, is every time we walk to the car park, he buys himself a pork bun.
Oh, nice.
Every single time. Like, I know that I've got a bit of a reputation as a bit of a snacker with my cheese balls and my onion bargies. Every single day we've walked together, he's got a pork bun.
Okay, well, what we'll do is we'll completely change the topic of what we were going to talk about here. So after the show, right, we walk back, and you know how Jase had a cheese ball addiction, Mike?
Yeah.
So he had the same shop that he get cheese balls from. They stopped stocking them, probably to get rid of them. He then started going to one across the road. They stopped stocking them. He then went to a secret one round the back. They've stopped stocking them.
True story, this, man.
Yeah.
And then do you remember there was one that did like chicken nibbles?
I do.
And you could only, what was it? You could get 3 but not 2 or something like that? What was
You
it?
could get 2 or 4, but you couldn't get 3.
And Jase wanted 3.
It was 2 for 2 or 4 for 4.
Yeah,
but you
yeah.
can't get 3 for 3.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So this same store, which is just a dairy with basically a little hot cabinet with chicken wings in it, has a little like circular thing with pork buns and steam buns.
Yeah, steam buns.
And so we're walking to the car park.
Yeah,
me
man.
and Jase there. Jase goes, "Oh, chicken nibbles, should I?" And I was like, "Oh, up to you." And then he's like, "Oh, I might." And then we go in and have a look. And then while he's looking at what chicken nibble he wants, I go, "Oh, I'll get a pork bun then." So I buy a pork bun for $3, and then he goes, "Oh, nah, actually, I'm not gonna, I don't want a chicken nibble." And so it's just me with a pork bun I didn't even want. That was cold, by the way. And then he goes and brings it up on here like I'm some sort of pork bun fiend.
You're an animal, Keyzie.
Yeah, thank you, Mogi. But it's okay. We'll get that in order. No, but very quickly, do you want a carpool, by the way? Because we live out west. That it could be good if you don't mind me smashing the durries in the car and the cheese balls and stuff.
Well,
don't have a pork bun in there, though, because I don't like the smell of them.
Right. So, and I suppose you can pick up any smells with that massive honker of yours. So if you drive to my house because you're further out west.
Yeah.
Because I'm in the sort of the flash area. I'd hop in your car.
Well, look, why don't I just stay the night? And then we can just leave from yours.
But we start work in the afternoon. Well, you don't need to stay the night.
Well, we can just hang out in the morning, have a coffee and that. It'd be nice.
Well, so it's gone from carpooling to you living with me. I'm not sure about that.
That's only 5 days a week because he'll have to have weekends at home.
Yeah, I'm going away this weekend anyway, Keyzie.
Well, I know, I'm not asking you to do it.
That sounds good,
And
actually.
it's been a while since Jake's been away with his missus, so it's not really suitable for you to ask if you can go away with him.
Well, I didn't.
That's weird.
Yeah, man.
It's also my wedding anniversary.
Yeah, again.
Yeah, could you come to that?
It's probably good to have a third party in that scenario, Keyzie.
Yeah,
you know
totally.
what I'm
That's
saying?
what I was thinking.
Given the gifts you're thinking of buying.
But we could carpool. You'd have to drive to mine, and then we'd have to go in my car because I don't like your car.
Oh, but Jase would have to drive.
Why is that? But he can't see or reach the steering wheel and doesn't have a license. It is a massive honker and a giant bush.
The Hodaki Big Show podcast.
Soundgarden there on the radio. Hodaki Big Show this Wednesday afternoon. The time is 4 minutes to 5 o'clock. After 5 o'clock, bit of drama for old two-stroke Hoodie J.
Oh, God.
With my mallet finger. Also, I've got some marital advice for Keyzie. And I'll be some chat about flies from you, Mogi.
I've got a lot of flies, man.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good chat, that.
So make sure you tune in after 5.
Or you could say stay tuned.
It's going to be all on for young and old. Don't forget, of course, your chance to win $1 million as well.
Oh, yeah.
So good.
The Hodaki Big Show podcast. Catch them weekdays from 4 on Radio Hodaki.
Welcome back, you massive backbones. Hope your Wednesday's going along tickety-boo. You're listening to The Big Show, brought to you by Night Day. And remember, everyone that texts through on 3483 or does a talk back on the iHeartRadio app or calls us on 0800 Hodaki goes in the draw to win a $50 Night Day voucher.
Here's a text, Jase. Are you going to watch the Big Bash final tonight, man?
Oh, yeah, man. I'll
Who's
be all
playing?
over it. Oh, I'll have to have a look at that.
2 cricket teams, Jase?
Yeah, 2 cricket. No, I will be watching it, though. I can't remember, actually.
Firebirds?
No.
Highlanders?
No.
Black
Yeah.
Sticks?
Are you guys going to watch it?
Probably not.
Right, okay.
I don't know. I'll be completely honest with you, man. I have been watching it, but I didn't even know it was on. That's the God's honest truth.
Yeah.
So honest.
So yeah, I don't know.
There you go.
What time does it start? It might be over for all we know.
I mean, I could Google it right now if you guys want.
Well, I mean, it'll be late because they're, hours behind us. So it'll probably be 10-ish. Our
Tennis.
time.
No, it's cricket.
No,
Jase.
10-ish.
Yeah,
our
right.
time.
Is that the one in Aussie? Well, in that case, I definitely won't be watching it because I haven't watched a single second of it.
It's the Sydney Sixers
Yes.
taking on the Brisbane Heat.
Great stuff,
Yeah.
Keyzie.
Yeah, man.
Tell me how it goes, Keyzie.
Yeah, we'll do, fellas.
Good on you, mate.
Hey, coming up next, old Moki's got some fly issues that he wants to discuss with us.
Now, just clarifying, is that like the insect or your zipper on your pants?
You're just going to have to tune in to find out. Keyzie.
Yeah, I used to have the old fly issue on the pants quite a lot, actually.
Yeah, we're talking about Mike, though, Jase.
Yeah, just busting open there all the time. Bloody pain in the arse, eh? Bloody flies. You guys ever caught your fartless in your fly?
Yeah, man.
The Hodaki Big Show podcast.
Tom Petty there on the radio. Hodaki Big Show this Wednesday afternoon. The time is 12 minutes past 5 o'clock.
Hey, guys.
What?
Yeah, man.
Beautiful summer, isn't it? But one of the downsides of summer is all these goddamn flies everywhere.
Sure.
Had a pretty good run of it this year where I didn't have that many. Last year there was heaps, but now they've started to really come through. I don't know what the guts is. I've spoken to the neighbour. He's having the same problem over at his joint. But it's also the juveniles as well, so they're coming from somewhere. And I don't know what the guts is, but it drives you up the wall. I'm talking dozens of flies.
Wow.
But I found this thing on TikTok today. I'm on TikTok. You heard about that?
I haven't.
No.
Yeah. Well, anyway, there was a lady on there and she was going, "Hey, Mogi, this is a trick you should try, brother."
I mean, I've never used TikTok, but...
Yeah, so you wouldn't know.
Oh,
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
But her trick was to take a bag of water, get a few balls of old tinfoil there, chuck them in there, and then hang them outside your house, outside the door.
Yes.
And apparently the refracting light puts the old flies off because it's got heaps of eyeballs and it buggers with their eyeballs.
What bag? Like a snaplock bag?
Just
or
like
something?
a clear bag. And literally, that's what I went, Keyzie. Well done, mate. I went and bought a 15-pack of snaplock bags.
Sure.
There,
Nice.
filled up with water and hung them up. And of course, my wife got home and immediately spotted them. So what's going on with these bags? She'd rather have a billion flies than have a bag of water hanging up.
Right.
But I just want to see if it works. Has anybody heard about that?
No, but can I just ask a question first and foremost? Are you still doing poos in the garden?
Nah, but my dog is.
Okay.
Yeah,
Well,
but
yeah.
I pick them up every time, so it's not that.
Are you still chucking them over the fence at the neighbours?
Nah, he's got his own dogs. So they do their own poos over there.
Right, okay.
But
So he
yeah,
doesn't need yours?
He doesn't need them.
It,
no.
it sounds very, very similar to the theory that used to happen all the time, in backyards and front yards of the water bottle on your lawn so
Yes.
the dogs didn't do poos and wheeze.
No, that's right. But that was an a piece of marketing genius by the Coca-Cola company.
Was it?
Yeah, to get everybody putting Coca-Cola signs out on their lawn, essentially.
Really? That's
Oh,
crazy. Can I just say, if anyone out there has any fly tips to get rid of flies, 3483, text them through.
I would love to hear them
Or
because
call us.
I'm so over it. I'm so over it.
Mate, I'm like you. I can't actually stand flies. They
No.
do your head in. And do you... I don't know if anyone else has noticed this, because I had a fan in my house right in the middle of my lounge, right?
Yeah.
And for some reason, they congregate under the fan. Do you notice how flies fly in squares?
Yeah, they do.
Wow.
That does my head in too.
You don't
What's
like
that
that?
about, man? What the hell is that about?
So-
But actually, interestingly enough, Mogi, the flies haven't been too bad for us this year.
Been bad for it. They were good up to a point. Now they're bad.
Right.
No good.
Yeah.
And they come and go. They come and go.
Crazy, eh?
Yeah, it is crazy. So I just want to know what the guts is. I know that oscillating fans help because they don't like the air currents, which
Yeah.
is probably what you're talking about with your ceiling fan. There's another thing that you can get where you hang tape from the ceiling and they go and stick themselves on it. I mean, that's just disgusting.
Fly paper,
Yeah,
yeah.
fly paper. And then there's another one where there's a plastic bag of water which actually attracts the flies and they go in through the entrance to the bag and they can't get out and you end up with a bag full of about 50 billion flies, which just...
Yum. How are flies at your house, Keyzie?
No, the flies are... I mean, there's a few, but we've got screen doors on all of our doors and things, so
Right.
they don't really come in. And if they do, have you heard of a fly swat?
They disgust me as well.
Yeah, so you've
I
just
don't
got
have one of
splattered
those.
fly all over the
Fly
place.
spray.
I tell you what's good, Mogi. My dog eats them.
Oh, my dog's. She used to eat them. She
Yeah.
loved them, but now she's blind. She can't see
She
them.
can't see the bastards.
Who,
yeah.
Tinker?
Yeah, Tinker. My dog Tinker. Took her to the vet today.
We'll get into that next show.
The Hodaki Big Show, weekdays at 4 on Radio Hodaki.
The exponents here on the Radio Hodaki Big Show this Wednesday afternoon, 22 minutes past 5 o'clock. We're having fly chat.
Because you've got heaps of flies, eh, Mike?
I've got so many flies. As I say, they come and go a bit, but I've also got juveniles, so it feels like there's some kind of maggot situation
Yeah.
somewhere in the neighbourhood, because my neighbour is also suffering from the same thing.
Do you get
so
a-
it's not just me.
Do you get annoyed by them?
I am not a fan of flies at all. I hate them. For me, I don't care. I'll go fly spray. I've also got the somebody suggested here on the text machine 3483 RoboCan Mogi, but get unscented spray. I've got that.
Doesn't
Does
work.
nothing.
Is that the one that just does the automatic squirts? Yeah.
So I got that. I've also got normal fly spray, which also does nothing. It's like a shower for them.
And is it bugging you?
It has been bugging me.
It's been bugging me.
I've also got
Nice
one
work,
of those
Keyzie.
bug assault rifles.
Yes.
But to be honest, I need a new one because I've had it for a little while now. It's not as powerful. So that's a bit of an issue. It leaves salt around the joint as well, which my wife doesn't like. She says I should clean it up, but I don't want to.
Well, there's a lot of text coming through on 3483. Someone saying do a little bit of poos on the floor and put fly paper around it.
Yeah, well, I was going to say
That's a good idea.
That's what I do in my sunroom. I just do a little poos in the corners.
What I have been doing is I've been sort of sitting in the lounge there and I get my 22 out and I just shoot their wings off.
Yeah.
With
nice.
a 22.
Yeah.
Nice.
Seems a bit excessive. We've also got a talk back which has come through with some advice on what you could do.
Yeah, just about old Mogi's fly issues he's having. I wonder if he's had Keyzie over for a barbecue and a swim there, and Keyzie's got his burnt meat patty nipples out. That could be the problem there, because they'd be reeking.
That sounds surprisingly like Mike Minogue there has sent himself a talk back. Very funny.
Huh?
Sam, you mad bastard. How's life?
Kia ora, fellas. Very good, thanks.
Good on you, mate. You got a few tips for old Mogi there, have you, Sam?
Yeah, I've got a couple tips. I could tell you what we do, and I could tell you what you could do.
Yeah.
Hit us, mate. Hit us.
Well, what we do is pretty simple. We've just got those Eco Mist dailies. I know you said it doesn't work, but hey, we seem to be doing pretty well.
Yeah, right.
Finding dead flies everywhere.
Yeah, right.
Good on
Okay.
you.
The second option, you got to set up a sacrificial toilet. So you got to lay a big steamer and just never flush it.
Yeah.
And then use the other toilet when you need to go to the bathroom. And they'll just all congregate in the steam room.
To be honest, they come in through the back door, man, and that's great
Sorry?
advice. But they come in through my back door, and that's where the lounge and the kitchen is. So they don't really make it much further than that.
Right.
They sort of stick around there. So there's something happening out. There's so many in the backyard, out on the tiles
Hey,
there.
yeah.
And I even water blasted everywhere out there, and I thought that'd solve it. Nah.
Right, okay. Thanks for your help, Sam, there, mate. Just for calling us. You get yourself $50 night and day voucher, which is excellent. Keep the advice coming through on 3483 or send us talkbacks on iHeartRadio, and make sure if you're going to send us a talkback that it's actually a listener and not just
Hey?
Mogi being a
I
smart
don't know what you're
ass.
talking about, Keyzie.
The Hodaki Big Show podcast.
Oh, yes, indeed. The Cure there on the Radio Hodaki Big Show this Wednesday afternoon. Now, League in Las Vegas, the NRL kicking off their season in Las Vegas. Huge opportunity for all you listeners out there. One night in Los Angeles. I think it's 4 nights in Las Vegas. All your accommodation paid for, all your flights paid for, and you get to see some humdinger rugby league.
Totally, Jase. Please go on.
About what?
Oh, okay. If you want to get in the draw for
Yeah.
that, text the word Vegas.
VAGIS.
Yeah.
V-A-Y-G-U-S.
Oh.
Vegas. It's I'm pretty sure it's VEGAS.
Vegas.
No, I know it seems like Vegas, but it's like Las Vegas, right? Just Vegas.
Viva Las Vegas.
That's right.
Do you know I used to do that? I used to go around there. I used to do the tour of Elvis Presley impersonators.
Oh, really?
Yeah, man, I was good at it.
What did you open with?
Depending what the audience was.
Yeah, true. That's a good idea. Shaping it depending on the audience. That's
Thanks,
smart.
So
Yeah,
let's just
smart.
name one song that you got.
That's what
Went to a party at a county jail.
What's that song called again?
That's a jailhouse, right?
Jailhouse. I'm asking
Yeah,
Jason.
yeah, yeah.
Keyzie,
Oh, sorry, mate.
please, can we not get distracted here, mate?
Yeah, sorry, that's my bad, fellas.
So what we're trying to do here, man, is we're trying to stick to letting the audience know about this big competition you can win in Vegas.
That's right. So you win that by texting Vegas to 3483, spelled VEGAS. We are giving this puppy away at the end of the week.
Oh, and a puppy. What kind is it?
Dachshund.
Oh, Dachshund.
Dachshund? How do you say it?
Dachshund.
Dachshund.
You sure it's not spelt VAGUE apostrophe S?
It might be, Jase, all right? If you want to text that through, you go for it. But to be safe, I'd go VEGAS. We are giving it away this Friday on The Big Show, thanks to our mates at boystrip.co.nz.
Yeah.
Sports travel made easy.
If you want to trust Keizie's spelling, be it on your head, my friends.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
I was going to make a nose joke there about you, but I won't.
Yeah, good. Pull it back, Keyzie. Pull it back.
It was about be it on your head, but there's not enough room because you got that honker on there, you know. But I didn't make it, so.
Jeez.
Is this Metallica?
Hey, Pugs.
The Hodaki Big Show, weekdays at 4 on Radio Hodaki.
Metallica there on the radio. Hodaki Big Show this Wednesday afternoon coming up after 6 o'clock. Oh, God, Keyzie.
Sorry, I was a bit late on
what's on the TV with Mike Minogue?
Yeah, that's me.
That's going to be so good. And a new segment, eh, Keyzie?
It's not really, though.
It's such a cool segment, man. What is it, Keyzie?
It's What's for Tea New Zealand with me, Keyzie.
Oh.
Can you play the sting, please?
Well, shouldn't we just wait till later on?
Okay, just so people get an idea of it.
Oh, yeah. Hey, guys. Text here from Steve. What's for tea, New Zealand? With me, Keyzie.
So we want to know what's on your table, your dining table tonight. Text us 3483. Remember, everyone that does that goes in the draw for a night day voucher.
The Hodaki Big Show podcast. Catch them weekdays from 4 on Radio Hodaki.
Welcome back, you massive backbones. Hope your Wednesday is going along very nicely. You're listening to The Big Show, brought to you by Night Day. Hey, have you guys noticed just between the three of us, Pugs, what's going on with Pugs today? He's got massive chewed going on in the Studio B there. Look at him now.
He came in a hoor of a mood,
Yeah,
Jase.
he's in a psycho mood.
It's giving me
man.
old, but I better not say that.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
giving me vibes, man.
Yeah, I know what you're saying, man. Totally.
I saw him smash a glass against the wall before.
Man, I didn't tell you because I drove back with Pugs from the Mount
Yeah, man.
and Tauranga. When we hit traffic,
Oh.
road rage much? Holy smoke. Now listen, the podcast outro.
What's that?
This bonus podcast we do outside of the radio show. We usually record it before we do the radio show,
That's
don't
true.
we, Mogi?
That's true.
Just to get into form. It was a weird one today, I'll be frank with you.
Yeah, you guys weren't very talkative.
Yeah.
It was just me. Keyzie. And if you want to know how to get the podcast outro, search Hodaki Big Show wherever you get your potties from. Here's a clip of today's one.
Seriously, man, I can honestly see you in overalls.
Yeah, I'd look good
No,
in
but
dungarees.
like the denim ones.
Like, yeah, okay.
And
I'd wear
with
those.
no shirt on at the local petrol station,
Yeah.
Mogi.
With a straw hat on?
With a straw hat and burnt meat patty nipples, which you can see.
Have you...
And you wouldn't
Jase.
and you wouldn't be wearing you wouldn't be
Can you shut up, Mike? Can you shut up? That's a stupid one.
And then we went from that into your abundant bush.
Jase, stop trying to make that a thing, all right? That is you. And, by the way, you're the one with burnt meat patty nips.
I've got pinkies. All right.
Well, let's have a nip off. Honestly, we're going to put a photo of all of our nipples up on Instagram. Everyone can decide who's got the burnt meat patties. Mike is just losing his crap over it.
Excellent. Hey, now coming up next, by the way, What's with Tea New Zealand with Keyzie. So
That's
keep
right.
those texts coming on 3483.
If you
Otherwise,
wanna-
he looks like a fool.
If you want to win a voucher from Night and Day, then you'll get to texting.
Great stuff, mate.
Thank you.
The Hodaki Big Show podcast.
Alice Cooper there on the radio. Hodaki Big Show, but right now it's time for...
Oh, yeah. Hey, guys. Text here from Steve. What's for tea, New Zealand? With me, Keyzie.
I did a terrible thing, Mogi.
Oh, God, did you?
I overplayed my hand. We're having red prawn curry tonight,
Yeah.
and my wife she was going to cook it, and she got home from work and said, "Oh, I'm so knackered. I feel like I could just curl up on the couch and go to bed and go to sleep." And I went, "Absolutely, do that, darling. Do that. Have a sleep. I'll do dinner. I'll do dinner tonight." She said, "Oh, no. I'll have a snack, and it'll be all tickety-boo. I'll get my second win." And I said, No. Look, seriously, I'll do the dinner tonight. Don't worry." And now she's all sort of, "Are you saying that I can't, cook the dinner? Are you saying that I don't do a good job?"
Because you're saying off air that she's one of the worst cooks you've ever come across.
Hey, Keyzie, what are people saying on 3483?
Well, before we get to that, what's the name of this segment?
Something about Keyzie.
What's for Team New Zealand with Keyzie? Not Jase tells a really boring story about prawns.
That's a good point. Oh, did you mention prawns? I missed that.
Yeah, it's going to be a prawn one.
Anyway, a lot of people
You're
text
not having a prawn curry tonight, Keyzie?
text through on 3483. Let us know what you're having for dinner. We've got $50 9-day vouchers to give away. I'm also very worried about reading out any comments that might potentially be sexual after the debacle.
Yeah, you had a shocker there.
Kev here, guys. I'm having a classic corned beef meal.
Ooh,
That's not sexual, eh?
I don't like a corned beef. It's a salt that's corned is when it's salted to buggery,
Silver
isn't
side,
it?
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I do.
I do too.
As long as you've got a good mustard sauce going on.
Yeah, something to disguise the flavour of the meat.
Or
sure.
Pickle-ly. Someone here is having apple cider pork meatballs with some Sweet Baby Ray's barbecue meat sauce, which is from the States. Beautiful sauce, actually.
Oh, okay.
Apparently my wife is making beef personas for dinner.
Ooh.
What are they?
I reckon you'd love them, Keyzie.
Yeah, you'd be into those.
Personas. That's Spanish for nipples.
Really?
Yeah. You should have said that they normally burn them, and then you would love them.
Totally.
Because not only do I apparently have them, but I also love my own nipples. That's so good, Mike. Someone here is, hey guys, for dinner we are having a Monte Cristo sandwich toasted on the barbecue with ham, cheese, and pineapple.
Nah.
Right.
Oh, no, I could do that.
What is it?
It's a Monte Cristo sandwich toasted on the barbecue with ham, cheese, and pineapple.
Yeah, I could do. I don't usually go. I'm not a big fan of pineapple and stuff, but no, I could do that.
You'd do that, would you?
For dinner, Jase, actually, you could, one day this could be you, mate. For dinner, I got some fresh snapper I just caught. And for dessert, I got myself some Keyzie, whatever that is.
Oh.
Yeah. Or just on that, because I did get a couple of snappers today. We'll do a bit of sashimi before I make the prawn curry.
Oh, nice, man.
Could you send me photos of the snapper you caught?
Well, as I say, it's already been sashimi'd. So
you just said you were going to do it before the thing.
Well, no, eat it before.
Right, but you said you were going to make it before.
Keyzie, keep reading the text, please.
Hey guys, this is Steve. Tonight, didn't have time to eat my lunch at work today, so tonight I'm eating it's toasted sandwiches.
Oh, just like that last guy, toasted sandwich.
Yeah.
Hey, Keyzie, just on the food front, when we go to the car park together later on, when we're holding hands, you're going to get another pork bun?
Yeah, man, I'm going to. And we're going to hold hands like we always do, eh?
Good on you, Keyzie.
Hodaki Big Show podcast.
Oasis there on the radio. Hodaki Big Show this Wednesday evening. Nearly there, folks. Nearly there. Now, the Big Show boat trip. Very excited about this, Moki. As you say, beautiful vessel we're going out on.
It is.
A luxurious evening.
I haven't actually seen it. What does the boat look like? Is it a yacht?
Yeah, it's a yacht.
Like a sail yacht?
Yeah, it's like a 10-story yacht.
Wow.
And it's got like cargo containers on it.
Wow.
And cranes and all of that.
Oh, like a cargo ship.
It's like a cargo ship, but it's
Far out.
it's a yacht.
Oh.
And it hasn't got, they've filled in the swimming pool, so there's no swimming.
Right.
And they got rid of the bar and that, but they've got sort of a sleeping quarters of
like a
I guess you
cabin.
could call it. Yeah.
Right.
And that's
Massive.
where all the crew sleep.
Yeah.
And does it have
Just like bunk upon bunk upon
Yes.
bunk upon bunk upon bunk.
okay? And does it have sails or is it engine driven?
No, it's got an engine in it,
Yeah.
and I think I'm pretty sure that's 91 unleaded.
Yes.
Right. Seems like it'll be diesel, but
Well, I'm just telling you what the captain told me.
Right.
And it's a beautiful, beautiful ship.
Solid.
Oh, solid as a rock.
Real solid.
Well, it seems
It's called the Titanic 2.
right, and it's a cargo
the unsinkable.
Right.
Yeah. And the really exciting thing about it too is it's actually it's not going to be in the water.
Oh no,
They'll just be loading it up.
Yeah.
When we're doing
Well,
the
like
show.
in the port there.
Yeah, so I'll be in the port probably. Yeah.
Right, so we're going to be, because we're doing a live show from a boat, but it's
Mostly live cattle. So they brought the live cattle exports back in, which is bloody good. So you'll be able to get down there and give them a bit of a jab with one of those lightning rods.
Yeah, cool. That sounds great. It's just because I thought we were doing it on like a yacht or something, but I must have got my wires crossed.
What did I tell you? It is. It's a yacht.
It's a yacht, Keyzie.
Oh, it is a yacht.
At the very beginning.
It's mostly used, or also used, certainly for cargo. And live cattle exports.
But listen, we want you to be a part of it because it's going to be a hell of a day on the boat.
I just worry no one will want to be a part of it.
Oh, what? After what we just said?
Yeah.
It's
Actually,
an
no, you're right.
amazing
Yeah, it sounds
opportunity.
awesome.
It's only the best of the best cattle that get exported.
Right, Wagyu.
Yeah. They're mean.
Yeah,
They're
cool.
mean as cows.
Totally.
So if you want to be one of those cows, enter at hodaki.co.nz.
Oh, we're not going to put them inside there.
Inside what?
Inside the whatever they call
cow
it.
enclosure.
The
Containers.
Container.
No, I know.
No, we won't put them in the container. They'll maybe help us put the cattle in, but they won't have to get in themselves.
No.
So
'Cause you
we're
have to
loading
let-
it.
Yeah, because you have to let the cattle out for a smoko every 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Sorry, I thought we were just doing a show from like the bow and then leaving afterwards.
No, they've got us doing a bit of work on there because you have to pay for your passage, don't you, Hoodie
Well,
Joe?
where are we getting a
Yeah.
No
passage
man
to?
rides for free.
Where are we getting a passage to?
We're going to Larimer.
I thought,
We're going to go and see Jase's brother in Larimer.
isn't that inland?
And I'm actually loading the containers too, so
Right.
that's going to be fun.
Can you drive a straddler?
Oh, mate, can I?
But if you do want to join us for the Hodaki Big Show boat trip, hodaki.co.nz.
Oh, is this the boat trip?
Yeah.
Oh, this is something else.
Oh. Hodaki.co.nz if you want to win a spot for you and a mate. We'll fly you from anywhere in New Zealand to Auckland. You'll be able to come on the boat with us. We're doing a live show. It's going to be bloody great. And it's all thanks to Maritime New Zealand and Safer Boating Partners. Kia Matata, everyone. Stay safe out there on the water.
Bloody
I've
oats.
heard.
Yeah, bloody oats.
The Hodaki Big Show, weekdays at 4 on Radio Hodaki.
Well, there you go, you massive backbones. That's your Wednesday show done and dusted. Mogi, plans for the night, mate? Little dip, maybe?
Oh, potentially a little dip. Yeah. Cook a little feast there. Clean the house from top to bottom.
Yes.
Maybe watch a couple of episodes of Seinfeld.
Right.
Got him back into that. And just hearing Keyzie actually talk about The Crown. I might watch that.
Yeah, cool.
I don't think you will.
Keyzie, what are you up to, mate?
My wife's having drinks with a few of her netball friends tonight.
Another bachelor evening for you. She's going out a lot,
no,
man.
she said she's going to be home at like 8. So I'll leave here, go home, start cooking dinner. We're having Big Mac tacos, as mentioned earlier. And then she'll come home, we'll eat those, and then we'll probably watch something, and then I'll put her to bed and play PlayStation, have a small glass of port, Jase. What are you doing?
Yeah, well, I'm back to the gym tonight. Go home, cook some food. Probably make love at some stage. Do some meditation.
Do you make love every night?
Well, a couple of times a day, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Then I'll do a bit of gaming, Mogi.
Oh, yeah.
What are you playing?
What's that?
What game are you playing at the moment?
Buzzy Island. Going back to the old school.
Which one?
5.
Wow, that's new.
Yeah,
That only came
yeah.
out like a week ago.
I know, mate. It's
That's
bloody
not the
good.
old school.
Did you clock Buzzy Island 3, Burn Your Bras?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What about
yeah,
number 2, Revenge of the Buzzies?
Yeah. All the way up to 5, fellas. I've done them all.
What about Buzzy Island 4, The Buzzies Strike Back?
Yeah, that's such a good one.
Took me so long to nail that one. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man.
I just kept getting dedooged by the buzzies.
Yeah, it's hard.
So I do that and then probably go to bed.
That's
so that'll
good,
be
man.
me.
You know,
Hey,
you know what else I'll be doing, Jace?
what's that, mate?
Listening to Greg Preble on the night show. He's got the Dandy Warhols up next, Pixies and Block Party too. So good. If you need anything from him, 3483 is the number to text.
Great stuff, mate. Till tomorrow, you take care out there. See you later.